Boom.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Unadulterated Amateurs Podcast. I'm Chuck Beeson. This is Joel Norden.
What's good, peeps?
Oh, you know, just hanging out. Trying to wake up a little.
I'm not going to lie.
What?
The best thing that happened to me today
Yeah.
is watching you get out of your car in my driveway. He was like running like, what, maybe a minute late?
Yeah.
Normally you're so early.
I know.
And then you got out of the car and you're like, and you can see the winds. And I was like, oh, because I was going to stand there and be like, just like to mess with you. And then I was like, oh, maybe I won't harass him because he's like stumbling down my sidewalk.
Dude, I'm so tired.
The hell are you doing?
Oh.
You know you can't stay up late.
Yeah.
You ain't a kid anymore.
Well, my 2 hours of sleep did well.
Yeah. Today's going to be fun. I can tell. I can tell already.
So basically over the weekend, I was at the fairgrounds setting up stages for concerts. Doing fun stuff with that.
Is that volunteer or is that you get paid?
You got paid.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So Monday night, they had me out till 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oof.
And then I got up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go to work.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Mm.
So needless to say, I'm a little sleepy.
A little hurting.
A little hurting.
Ouch.
And my body's not used to the physical labor like that anymore.
Would you all have to carry just stuff off the tour buses and back on? And
A lot of that. And then, so the trusses for the lighting, and then you got parts of the stage that aren't attached to the truck stage.
oh,
You
okay.
got to carry and put in.
Who all played?
It was Night Ranger,
Night Ranger,
38 Special.
Sister Christian, dog.
That's the only song I knew.
For real?
Yeah.
I grew up on Night Ranger, man.
And then 38 Special. That was Sunday night.
38 Special. Hold on loosely, but don't let go.
Yeah. And then yesterday was Jimmy Allen.
Yeah, I don't know Jimmy Allen.
Country. Newer country.
Okay.
Yeah. He was.
Though I did see you're gonna.
That was a hell of a light show.
I saw you're gonna try to put an album on there from him.
Yes.
Was that inspired from your experience?
Partially. There's so I know some of his music, and I'm like, Joel might like this.
Yeah.
So I threw that in there.
Give it a whirl.
Mhm.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, that was my idea there.
So is that what you spent your whole weekend doing? Is stages?
Pretty much.
Hanging out at a county fair?
Yep.
Which one?
Oh, Fulton County.
Fulton. That thing's huge, dude.
You ain't kidding.
Oh, that stresses me out. I don't like it.
I had a, like, what was it? 9-hour break yesterday.
9 hour?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So I took like an hour nap knowing what I was
Getting ready for it.
getting myself into, and then walked around the fair for a little while. My goodness. Place is packed.
I can't do it, dude. It's like I'm being corralled everywhere I go. Like I can do stages or like concerts and stuff because you know it's going to open up.
Yeah.
And you're going to find a pit and you just stand in the pit. We're big enough that it's not going to affect us really, right?
Right.
Might annoy us, but that's about it. But then the fair is just people walking in circles and it says milling.
Everywhere.
It stresses me out, man. I feel like a cow.
And it's hard to stay in a group.
Oh, really hard, especially there.
Yeah.
Like I can walk laps around my little fair.
Yeah.
Laps and not have anything worried. I can have the girls walking out to hold their hand. Yeah, it stresses me out.
I don't think I've ever been to this fair, the fair here.
Yeah, you have.
Have I? With you?
With me.
Oh, well, that's the only time then.
You've hung out 2 different years at my grandparents' camper.
Have I?
You're a piece of shit. I'm going to let you know that right now. You're a piece of shit.
Dude, I only remember things that are important.
Your brother was there too.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. He went for 1 year.
Okay.
And the other year was with Mitchell. You and Mitchell held hands at the Derby.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember going to the Derby. That's right.
And then your brother went the next year and he forgot the chairs by the milkshake stand. And my grandma was pissed.
Oh, the milkshake stand. I remember the milkshake stand.
Yeah. Because we were like,
now I'm remembering.
Yeah, you're like, oh, yeah, let's get some milkshakes. And then we forgot the chairs over there.
Nice.
And then, yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, I don't remember all of that, but I do remember going to the Derby with you.
Yeah. Yeah, it was both years. It was
Yeah.
for the Derby. We just hung out at my grandparents' camper until it was time to go, and then went out there.
Yeah. And those milkshakes.
Oh, milkshakes are always solid. The county fair, always. Never,
Yeah,
never fails.
I thought about getting one when I was at that fair.
How did you not be in there that long? I actually didn't get one this year because
we had lunch provided on Monday, which is the day we had the big break. So after eating that, I was stuffed.
Yeah, I
had tacos with like this Native American homemade fried bread.
Okay,
that the lady made. It was delicious.
Native American?
Yeah.
I would say if they called it Indian bread, I was like, it might be non-bread.
No, she was the lady that made it.
She was Native American?
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha.
And she was telling us that it was something that the tribe of her heritage used to make.
Oh, that's awesome.
So she decided to make that for us.
I don't know. I think I've had like wild rice, Native American wild rice, but that's about it.
Yeah. But the tacos were on point. The desserts were phenomenal.
I bet.
And I made a taco with that bread.
Good.
And and then for dessert, sprinkled a little cinnamon sugar on it. On another piece of that bread.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Interesting.
Yeah. It was like an elephant ear at that point.
Oh, yeah.
But a thick, doughy one.
Dude, I was going to get a milkshake when we were at my fair, but it was like $5. And I'm like, I'm not paying $5 for a milkshake. Ain't going to happen. Ain't going to happen. I don't care how bad inflation is.
Yeah. Dude, I remember when corn dogs were like $4 at county fairs.
Oh,
That was just a handful, like, what was that last year?
Wait, how much?
Like $4 or $5?
Yeah, they weren't as bad in the Henry over here, but it was like maybe, I think $3 or $4.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, everything. I remember me, my brother, and Mitchell, I got money back from 4-H.
Yeah.
Remember exactly how that works, but I think it was because I placed or something. I don't really remember. But I remember they gave me an envelope, and it had like $8 in it. And celebrated it being done because I was doing chickens.
Yeah.
To celebrate it being done, we went and bought milkshakes, and we all got a milkshake. It was like $2 a pop.
Yeah.
And now it's $5. Nah. See, this is what happens. You know, you're like, oh, my parents are cheap or something. But realistically, what happened is inflation over time. They're like, finally, we're like, I'm not paying for this. Drawing the line.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're like, I'm not doing it. And then you're over here, Dad, you're such a cheap ass.
Yeah, it's only $2.
He's like, if it's not prices from the 80s, I'm not paying for it.
And now it's $5.
And then we'll do that for the 2000s. Yeah. Like, if it's not the same price as the 2000s, God damn it, I ain't paying for it. And then our kids are like, dude, Dad's such a cheap ass.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
Yeah. So that was your whole weekend pretty much then, huh?
Yeah, actually, Saturday I got to get up and I went golfing.
Ooh, we're still fitting some golfing.
And watch the Ohio State Notre Dame game.
Nice.
At home in my garage because I bought a TV for my garage.
Oh, nice.
For whenever you guys want to come over and
watch the football.
Yeah.
I heard Ohio State played like dog shit. But said that they didn't even get in the red zone until the third quarter or something like that.
Defensively Notre Dame was solid.
Yeah.
For most of the game.
I just heard they looked a little rusty.
It was a very defensive game, which was surprising because that was the part of Ohio State football that I was most worried about. And then first play from scrimmage, 50-yard gain and a roughing the passer call. I'm like, well, guess we're doing this again.
Yeah, I just heard people at work talking about it, and they're like, if they go to Michigan like this, it's not going to look good.
It might be fine. Notre Dame's a really good team.
Are they?
Yeah.
Interesting. I can never keep up with them.
I'm pretty sure the only reason they didn't
Football.
make playoff last
College.
year. Yeah. I'm pretty sure the only reason Notre Dame didn't make the 14 playoff last year is because they don't have a conference, so they don't have a championship.
Okay.
And
me not know what that means.
Conference championships. So Big Ten
has
a Big Ten championship and SEC championships. And
I got you.
like, if you don't have that extra game, they seem to want to snub you out.
Oh.
But Notre Dame was definitely up there last year.
I can't wait till they get rid of that crap and do a freaking bracket. Do a proper bracket, damn it.
Well, they're talking about possibly upping it to, I think it was a 12-team playoff.
Yeah. I just get confused
In
with the
2026.
bowls. It's the bowls and stuff that just makes it overly complicated. I know it's like traditional. That's what anytime I question it, people go, it's tradition. I'm like, oh,
well,
all right, fuck.
The playoff system kind of killed the tradition of
The bowls?
proper bowl games.
They still do them, right?
Yeah.
It just doesn't feel the same?
Right. Because winning a bowl game doesn't feel the same
It doesn't really matter.
if you're not in the 4-game playoff.
Yeah.
Although realistically, it never really mattered in general. It was just an extra game for
Yeah.
something more.
Yeah. I remember, but I feel like they've been talking about doing stuff. What's the playoffs now?
4 teams.
4 teams, yeah.
But they pushed it off till 2026 now.
I would kill. I know we've talked about this before, but it's probably not possible to schedule, but I would kill for like an NCAA basketball bracket setup. That'd be so dope.
I mean, there'd be, because you have to have.
They would almost have to cut games out of the regular season for them.
And you have to have that week span in between games for the, kids to
Get school and everything.
get school, recover from the game and everything else.
Yeah, I think mainly it's just me not.
I would love to see something like that, because even the smallest teams that are good, like UCF a few years back, they deserved a shot. Now, did I think they would belong there? No. But they deserved a shot at it because they had 2 undefeated seasons in a row.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
And it opens up for that Cinderella story
Yeah.
that we all love.
I feel like I'd get a lot more into college football if they updated the rules to follow the NFL. Like, it never made sense to me that like a lot of the rules aren't the same as the NFL when
Like the 1 foot and 2 foot catches.
Yeah, like you're sending the people into there.
Yeah.
Like, it would just make things way easier on the athletes themselves as well to keep all the rules the same. But I get it. I mean, it's a whole separate thing. It's just weird that they draft from the.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
what I really want to see is more with the NFL adopting more of a college style playoff. I mean, overtime.
Agreed there. 100%
College style,
agreed.
maybe not the exact same, because
Play it till it's done.
yeah. Well, college is getting the ball so far up in the field, and each team gets a chance on offense, and
Yep.
then whoever doesn't score basically loses.
I 100% can get behind that.
Yeah.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
Actually, because some of those games they go on forever. Like
Yeah.
you're like, oh, triple overtime. You're like, oh shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I think not too long ago we had like 7 or 9.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
But they changed it to where after the first 2, it's just 2-point conversion.
It's kind of like hockey,
Yeah.
in a way. Where isn't that right? Where it's like
that's
hockey,
sudden
they
death,
go
I think.
overtime is not sudden death right away. I don't think.
College football is never sudden death.
Right.
But
Okay, I see what you're saying. But I think hockey, they go back and forth for an extended period of time, and then there's a cutoff, and they just do sudden death.
oh, I'm not sure. I haven't.
I'm just starting to get into hockey, so I
Yeah.
could be completely wrong.
Yeah, but college is they get the ball at the 35
Yeah.
and go down, score or don't, go down, score or don't, and then it's 2-point conversion, and then 2-point conversions, just back to back. Which I like the old way, where they just kept going from the 35
Yeah.
until somebody won. But after the second one, you had to go for 2 after the score.
Yeah, my weekend, dude. That was a very boring weekend.
Really?
I didn't leave my house all weekend. 3 days, dog.
I
leave my
didn't
house.
see my house.
See, we traded. We did a complete opposite. So I was supposed to go down to southern Ohio, southeastern Ohio, because my buddy Nick's down there,
Yeah.
and his kid's birthday. They were throwing a birthday, so I was supposed to go down there. Friday, I started having a little itchy throat, and I was like, I think it's just the weather rolling in. But then Freya got a full head cold.
Okay.
So I was like, okay. So I'm like, maybe I'm getting sick too. So Cass, I was like, I was kind of Cass didn't really want to go by herself.
Yeah.
But I was like, Liza is super excited because at this point they know that they're going to a hotel. And apparently to them, hotels are vacations. That is the vacation. And this is how little, small the world is through Liza's eyes. When she got to the hotel, she's like, this isn't the hotel, because she had gone to one other hotel and she thought that was the only hotel. She thought that was a hotel. Yeah. So I was like, well, why don't you go down there and then take Eliza with you, and then I'll stay with Freya since I'm getting a little bit of sore throat, and then she's clearly sick. And she's like, I don't really know. She's like, I just don't want to drive that far by myself.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that's fair. But then I talked her into getting a hold of Jordan, my brother's wife, and they went down together and then just stayed at the hotel. And they got I don't know, cheap hotel, and just hung out down there, and they got to go see Nick and the kid and everything, which is pretty great. Nick is pretty excited for Rye-Fest.
Yeah.
Apparently he was talking about it. He's like, I was just thinking about how I don't really have anything going on this month. And Joel texted me. So he's super pumped.
Good timing.
Good timing. But then, so I was like, okay, well, Freya's was not thrilled about staying here.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, well, I got to make it interesting. So I was like, how about this? I'm like, me and you are going to stay here. We'll do a gaming weekend. I'll show you how to do a gaming weekend, a proper gaming weekend.
Okay.
And she's like, okay. So Minecraft Dungeons. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
It's basically Diablo 3, but Minecraft.
Okay.
It's badass, actually.
That sounds sweet.
$20. So I was like, all right, let's do it. So I bought it, download that. Funny enough, I was achievement hunting on another game called White Noise 2.
Yeah.
And so I was trying 100% that game. So I was playing with my brother. I was like, you know what? This game is not, it is creepy, because it's basically one of these games where you're a investigator and you're trying to find clues in a map that's completely pitch black, and you have a flashlight.
Interesting.
Okay. And there's a monster. So there's 4 investigators, 1 monster. And the monster, whoever's playing them, hunts you down.
Okay.
And if you get caught, you're basically screwed unless another investigator shines a flashlight on the monster, and then it forces the monster to teleport away. So
if there's 2 flashlights, hit it.
Exactly. We work as a team then, so you stay in a group and just go get each clue. It's really slow, but it works. But I was like, you know what? I'm like, this isn't really gory or anything. I'm like, Freya, she can handle, she watched Jurassic Park. I had nightmares of Jurassic Park when I was a kid.
Really?
I mean, I watched it pretty young, but so did she.
I've only seen a couple of them, and I was young when I saw them, so I don't remember nothing.
Yeah, I definitely had dinosaur dreams. Pretty vivid ones.
But dinosaurs were my favorite animal growing up.
Same. So I liked them, but they definitely still gave me nightmares.
Okay.
But didn't bother her at all. She watched Lord of the Rings, didn't bother anything in there. Didn't bother. So I was like, I think she'll be okay. And I was like, you know what I'll do? I'm like, I'll let her play as a monster, and then so it's not scary.
Yeah. So she is the scary one.
She's the scary one, right? Which is hilarious because she actually got Mitchell to scream. Yes. Because Mitchell, my brother were playing. She got all of us. Took her a minute, but she got it, and she was doing pretty good. And just to give you an idea, I've been playing this game since 2018. I am a level 35 or 36. She got to level 22.
Oh, wow.
In a night or 2.
Oh, wow.
She was loving it, dude. I was like, wow. I was like, this is slightly inappropriate for you to be playing right now, but at the same time, it's like,
yeah,
we don't let her play any other really.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's no blood or anything really. There is a little bit with it when you're the monster, which I didn't realize until it was a little too late, unfortunately, but it is what it is. But she didn't even realize what it was because the graphics are so bad.
Okay, that helps.
Yeah, it looks
that
like
helps a lot.
You know, when someone's casting magic in those cheesy movies and it looks like something's swirling.
Yeah,
that's what it looked like in their hands. It was there was swirling red mist.
Oh,
but she didn't get it what it was, and I came in. I was like, ooh, I've not played for the monster side in a minute. And I was like, and she's like, Dad, look at the cute dog on her shirt. She's sucking the life from this person. I was like, okay, she doesn't know.
That's adorable.
Yeah, she doesn't know what the hell's going on. So I'm like, that's good. So we played that, and then I'm like, we ordered pizza because she wasn't congested at this time. She's just a head cold. So I was like, all right, you want some pizza? And she's like, yeah.
That's the perfect gaming weekend.
Exactly. And I was like, all right. So what do you want on your pizza? And she goes, can we have extra cheese, extra sauce? I was like, yeah, let's do this. So I got that. And then at the end of that night, we played Minecraft Dungeons. Grinded that a little bit.
The extra sauce, all I could think about is heartburn.
No shit, dude. No shit, I was hurting.
Worth it, but heartburn.
I put her to bed around 10:30. So she got to stay up a good 2.5 hours. Put her to bed around 10:30, maybe 11. And then I was about to get off video games, and then Butler hopped in.
Okay.
My buddy Butler. And so I talked to him for a good hour or two, and then other Dan got in, Daniel Amos, who's been on the podcast actually last week, vocally.
Yeah.
He jumped in. He was a little crabby. I had to harass him a little bit.
Daniel.
Well, he like got in and didn't even say hi to Butler. They're like, "Oh, who's this?" I was like, "Oh, Butler. Butler's in here with me." And then like that's other Dan. And Dan goes, "Oh, so what kind of a fucking Midwestern hello is that?" I was like, "You piece of shit. Use your manners."
You gotta at least go, oh, sorry, hi.
Yeah. At least. That's what I was like. Come on, that's what we're known for out here. What about that? You're about to get exiled, dude.
Yeah.
About to get exiled. Then he was like, "Hey." So then Jay got in there and was harassing him. Butler got off. We were on till probably, I don't know, maybe 1, 2. And Jake's like, "All right, I'm getting off." And Dan's like, "Yeah, me too, dude. I'm too tired. I can't keep my eyes open." I was like, "That's fine, guys." So then Jake got out, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get off too." He was gone. And then Dan was talking. I was like, "All right, bud. Well, you have a good night." And he's like, "Ask me a question," and the next thing you know, it's 4 a.m.
Yep, that's a Midwestern goodbye.
And he's like, "Wow,
on video games."
Yes, exactly. I was like, and then Jake's like, "You gonna stay on that long?" I was like, "We did a fucking proper Midwestern goodbye, all right?
Yep.
None of this. All right, guys, bye," and you just dip.
You know how hard it is after when I leave your house?
Yeah,
Because I know it's late and I gotta go.
Oh, dude, it's so bad.
But it's like this isn't right. This feels wrong. I'm just saying bye and running.
I feel terrible when I'm shutting the door and like locking it, and I'm like, "Go to your fucking car, Chuck." But then everything inside me is like, "Wow, why didn't you stay on the stoop for like another 5-10 minutes? What a dick." You're supposed to stand outside and then whelp your way to the car.
Yes.
That's the proper Midwestern way to do it.
Well, in fairness, the proper Midwestern way is to walk your guests to their vehicles as well.
Correct. But I have to get you home. So legitimately,
you're gonna
listen. No, I have to be rude to you in order for you to be able to get home.
Otherwise, I will be there.
For real.
You're not wrong.
It's just every Tuesday we got to be not good Midwesterners. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Sacrifice for what we love, right?
Yeah.
But then I was like, all right, well, I told Freya, I was like, when you wake up in the morning, you can hop back on video games if you want. I'm like, it's a game week. So do whatever you want to do. I don't really care. So I woke up at like 10:30 because of staying up so late.
Yeah.
And she had been up. She got herself breakfast. Then she's like she knows how to do everything that she needs to do. So she got breakfast. She apparently hopped on Minecraft Dungeons for a little bit. Then she was just watching a random kid streamer play Minecraft Dungeons. And then we gamed for the rest of that day. Ordered DoorDash for some Chinese food.
Okay.
So another takeout classic for video games.
Yep.
And gamed until that week. I put her to bed like 9 that night. So I was like, that's a proper weekend right there, girl. That's a proper weekend.
2 full days of
just
gaming.
Straight gaming. Yeah.
When the parent is teaching their kids how to be gamers.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
You got to do your thing. Obviously, I'm like Eliza's not really into gaming, so I don't really force.
Yeah, you're not gonna.
If you're
force
not
them
into it,
it,
you're not into it. But Freya's all about it. Though we did have to have a talk with her and being like, "Hey, listen, not everybody's into video games," because she's at that point where she's like, she'll go to grandma and grandpa and be like, just talk of nothing about Minecraft except for Minecraft.
Yeah,
and they're like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. That's funny though.
It is. That's something you never expected you had to tell your kid.
No.
Like, hey, listen, guys, we got to work on. I was like, you got to practice. What did I tell her? So you got to work on your conversation skills. Like, you got to recognize that not everybody's going to be into the same thing you're into, and you can bring up video games, but you can't just sit there and talk about it constantly.
Yeah.
Especially if they don't know.
You got to work on your communication skills when you're properly communicating.
Yeah.
About your interest, but they don't that they're not into it.
Right. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, hey, I was playing Diablo, and you're like, oh, really? And you're into it. I can see you're into it. If not, I'm like, okay, well, let's move this along to something else, right?
Yeah. I played some Diablo.
You did. You bought a computer just for that, right?
Yeah. That's the computer I still use, bud.
You still use that?
Yeah.
Shut up.
That computer still works. It's just slow.
Okay, to explain here, guys, when he's brought it over for us to fix it back, this is 2015, 14.
Yeah, it's a while ago.
You brought it to the house that I lived over on Kellogg.
I got this computer right when Diablo 3 came out. Whenever that was a while back.
Apparently, you listened to your buddies with what antivirus stuff to do, but you didn't uninstall the other antivirus.
Correct.
And they like worked against each other or whatever, and you had legitimately you turn on your computer and just pop up.
Yeah.
It's insane. I've never seen anything like it.
It all went away. I don't know what I did or who did it, but it all stopped.
Well, we fixed part of it, but I don't remember. I felt like there was still pop-ups after we fixed it, but I can't remember.
Dude, I get like one or two pop-ups as soon as I open the computer, and that's it.
Yeah, that's how it should be. Normally, there are updates, I'm hoping.
Generally, yeah.
Okay.
That I just X out of because
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember I did a bunch to your computer, and then I was like, I don't know about the rest, and then Jake fixed the rest of it, if I remember right. Yeah, good times at the Kellogg house.
Yeah. That computer still works.
That's hilarious. I thought you had a new computer, newer. Oh my God, Chuck.
I mean, I have a couple other computers, but I don't use them.
Gotcha. I didn't even know that thing still operated.
Yeah.
I thought you got rid of that a long time ago.
Uh-uh.
My gosh.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Did that go in the wall?
No, that didn't go in a wall.
Okay. I was just curious if that was the one you stored there.
No, it's the one I stored in the TV. But.
All right. So it made it through that whole thing too?
Yeah.
Oh, young Chuck.
Oh, this computer's been through hell because Chuck had issues.
Did it go into a TV, like straight into it? Or like, I'm just imagining when you told that story, like the laptop was like half into the TV.
Not quite.
It just kind of bounce off?
Well, it did more damage than just bounce off.
Well, yeah, imagine.
But yeah.
See, I've gotten mad enough to I've definitely thrown video game controllers.
Yeah.
I've definitely thrown cell phones.
Yeah.
Especially
when
I was younger.
Yeah.
Not even from someone pissing me off. From the technology, like it's cutting in and out. I'm just like, gone.
Done with it?
But it pissed Cassie off really bad whenever I'd whip my phone.
Yeah, because it's dumb.
It is for sure. Yeah, no, it definitely is. But I would whip it across the room and just let it sit there and then be like, nothing happened.
Yeah. Well, my issue was back then I didn't know the difference between any emotions, and they all came out as I just get pissed because I didn't know what I was feeling, so it was just anger.
Yeah.
And then shit happened.
And then shit happened. Oh, chuckles. I tell you what.
That was the expensive one.
At least we can look back and recognize that we've grown from that, right?
Oh yeah, that was an expensive one. That one hurt. The old bank
I remember.
account.
I feel like you asked me to help you. Did you hit a wall too? I feel like
Which time?
There it is. There it is. He's over there listening to Eminem hitting walls. Put my fist through the trap wall.
Oh yeah.
Minus the abusive parts, but
Yeah.
It was in your apartment that you lived with another guy who was a soccer fan.
Yeah, that was
And I remember you showing me the hole, and you're like, I gotta patch this up. You want to help me? And I was like, I don't know shit about patching up holes, bud.
Yeah.
Not shit.
Guess we figured it all out.
Yeah. You made it, bud. You made it.
Well, I mean, when you're young and stupid, and you do dumb things like that, well, you learn how to fix the stuff, and then you learn to stop doing them.
Yeah, because it's just counteractive.
Yeah. Oh, nothing good comes from any of that.
No.
And it took me a long time to figure out why it was happening, why I was like that.
Because initially it feels fucking good.
Oh, yeah.
That first when you whip the phone, you're like, ha, ha, ha. Taught you shit, I didn't teach you shit.
And nowadays, with how expensive phones are, it's like,
Yeah.
whip, shit, I just cost myself $1,000.
Yep, there goes 2 paychecks.
fuck.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah. And you're like, oh, cool. I'm working so I can destroy stuff.
Yeah. Or to replace the shit I already destroyed.
Okay. Listen, we've put these behind us.
Yes.
Put these times behind us, right? Right. Now, would you pay to go to one of those rec rooms?
Absolutely.
Dude, I would go
In
to
a heartbeat.
Heartbeat.
Wouldn't even think twice.
I've actually wanted to try this. It looks like a blast. They
You
have
mean
like,
I get to go into a room and just break everything?
and they set up everything for you. So there's like computer with the, I'm sure none of it works, which is hopefully at least, because otherwise it'd be wasteful.
Yeah, that'd be.
And you just go in there and just.
Why is there a brand new Dell here?
Is Dell even a big computer brand anymore?
I have no idea.
Chuck, I think that's something from the 2000s.
Why is there a brand new Alienware? What do you want?
Alienware is also from the 2000s.
I don't know.
I think they're still popular.
Oh,
but I also heard they're overrated. So I don't really know. We know nothing about computers.
Yeah,
Hence,
I got nothing.
we're slowly learning just from issues that we've had.
Yeah, I have to fix them.
Technology-wise, but that's
Yeah.
about it.
I got friends for that. If
Yeah.
I need to know something, I got friends I can call who know technology.
Hell yeah.
You're my video guy.
Video guy?
You can be my video guy.
I'm his video guy, guys. You hear that? Chuck has a guy, and it's me.
You're also my deer guy. Don't forget
Deer
that.
guy?
Yeah,
Oh,
you're my
wonderful.
deer guy.
That's just who I want to be. That's just who I want to be. That was a funny scenario, though. I ain't going to lie.
Yeah, it was.
You got me out of retirement for that one.
Yeah, and then just sending the picture to your uncles.
Yeah. They're like, what?
What is happening? He seems to still have it. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. I was really impressed with myself on that.
Yeah.
Never seen a deer get cleaned so fast in your life.
I've never seen a deer get cleaned in my life.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're right.
I still love that your dad was like calling me a city slicker. And I was like, it's not exactly what he was calling, but nicely, that's what he was calling me.
Yeah.
And I was
He
like,
pulls up in a Tesla to, well,
you
got to do it for
you
me.
gotta do what you gotta do. I was like, you don't want to let it just go to waste. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But,
Well, it was me always harassing you
yeah.
because you moved into town and
Yeah.
you bought a Tesla and this, that, and
Townie.
the other thing.
Townie.
So I'm always messing with you because, hey, you're not a country boy no more.
Yeah. And then guess who he had to fucking call to come clean his deer?
Yep.
Despicable.
Yeah. Well, no, just not knowledgeable.
I felt that was a pretty good burn though, because when I was like,
yeah.
your dad's like, oh, you called a city slicker out here for this, and I was like, weird that he called me first out of everyone he knows to come out here and do this for him, and he was like, oh. So, yeah, he called the city slicker.
Well, I mean, I know your schedule and I know you're not, you're going to pass my house. So why not call Joel? It makes sense.
Yeah, no, it worked out. It worked out.
Yeah. Instead of calling any of my friends that live 45 minutes away from me.
Yeah, you're kind of out in the middle of nowhere,
Yeah.
and yet you have a deer get hit by the vehicle and die in your garage. That's wild. That is wild, bud.
Yeah, it is. She was yummy too.
Yeah, absolutely. It was good food.
I gave you some, didn't I?
Yeah, I think
Good.
you gave me a couple pounds of ground venison.
Yeah. It was sad. I thought I did.
Yeah, sir. They didn't last very long.
No, they're not going to.
Num.
Uh-huh.
Venison good. Well, you have anything else you want to add to this, bud? You have anything else that happened in your day besides looking sleepy?
Today? No, just being sleepy,
Dude,
pretty much.
today was Tuesday, just disguised as Monday.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
I left work early to take a nap.
Did you? Yeah. I hate you. I wish I could have left work early just for a nappy nap. Sounds awesome.
I was like, well, I got 2 hours of sleep. I'm sleeping like a cat today. Hour nap here, 2 hour nap there.
Whatever makes it work, bud.
Hey, as long as I get through the day.
Do you see I got my wife to
Yes, I did.
do the podcast last week?
You know, honestly, I watched it as soon as it hit because I'm like, oh, Lord, what are they going to say about me now? So I jumped on there waiting for the razzing
Yeah.
and pretty much just you guys making fun of me for my taste in food for a little bit and
was
then
about
just
it.
done.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I told
okay.
you that just to mess with you.
Yeah.
I didn't expect you actually.
Well,
to watch
I
the
had
episode.
every expectation of it in general.
Yeah, I got you. I don't talk a whole lot of shit.
I see that.
I'm very just down to earth,
I mean, you did just get done telling everybody about a scorpion.
Yeah, bro. I am fair, fair, absolutely fair. I was gonna say, I'm like, who am I fooling? Like they see me fuck with you constantly.
Yeah.
Constantly. It's my joy.
And you still haven't gone nearly as far as the scorpion yet.
I don't know if that one can be topped.
Well, it could.
Yeah, now with being a dick, without being a dick.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I mean?
true.
Like that walked the line of that. And
Yeah.
That was about as far as I can take her.
In a big way.
Yeah. Funny though.
Yeah, it was.
I still think it would have been funnier if it was just a straight spider, but I think he would have lost his mind. The scorpion.
I think that would have crossed the line.
Yeah, I think I agree. Because the scorpion was spider-like, but it wasn't too spider-like to.
But it wasn't a
bother him.
spider.
Yeah, exactly. I
You
mean,
could tell it still bothered him a little bit, but it wasn't
it's still,
overly.
It freaked him out, but he was able to get used to it. Whereas I don't think a spider would. He would have got used to that. No, not at all. No.
You know what I would do if I ended up getting a spider? I would take it to my mom. Just for a second. Because that's all it takes to get her to want to move.
I can't act all uppity and be like, I've never done anything like that. I used to catch snakes all the time when I was a kid, and then like bring them up to the window where my mom was like sitting there, like, "Hey, mom, look."
Your mom don't like snakes?
No, any kind of creepy crawlers, slithery things. No.
Yeah, my grandpa doesn't like snakes. My mom is terrified of spiders.
I can side with that.
Yeah,
dude.
Really,
bro?
Hold up.
Cassie kills the spiders in this house.
Really?
I ain't fucking playing.
I didn't know you were afraid of spiders.
Terrified. Biggest phobia. Terrified of them.
Dan, you hear that? You know, how do you get him?
Dan doesn't watch these.
Well,
he's not that loyal. Probably because I sent him a scorpion.
Well, if Dan was loyal, he'd know how to get you now.
Exactly. But I'm safe because I know he's not going to. Not going to watch.
And all you got to do is bring it over and drop it off right in front of your car.
Oh, yeah. See, with those spider pedes that I have that are like, they're like long centipede looking daddy long legs, basically. I think they're just called house centipedes, actually. Those fucking things, because they dart at you. And I've straight up done the hippity hop. Like go in the bathroom in the middle of the night, and I open the bathroom door and you walk in and you see one dart right at you. Because for some reason they come right at you. And then I'm like jumping around.
When I was younger, we had because we lived in the trailer park, and there was a couple that came down every year with their camper or RV or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And they'd park across the street from us, and that's where they would stay for summertime.
Oh, okay.
Well, we got these, what my little like 7-8-year-old self, or I guess 10-year-old self, thought were massive spiders. And my mom thought they were spiders. And the first time I saw one, I was in the bathroom, and it come crawling out from under the sink.
Mm-mm.
And I freaked.
Big?
Oh, yeah. I mean, what they were was cave-dwelling crickets. They like dark, moist, warm places.
Cave-dwelling crickets. And they're giant?
They were not small.
Especially when you're little.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, to me, they look like this big. So, I mean, they could have been like that, but they looked huge to me.
Now you see, you're like, oh, this ain't so bad.
Yeah. But my mom, oh, goodness.
Freaked out, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Understandably.
And me being young, I went in there with a broom.
Oh, my God.
Because I was scared of them, too, at the time.
I think where my phobia started, we went down to Hocking Hills. And we stayed in a cabin. It was like me, my buddy Jake, and then like 5 of our lady friends. And my wife was there, and his wife, and then a couple other, I think his sister maybe, but not important. Anyways, I was sitting there, and oh no, my friend Sam was there. Okay. You know Sam.
Yeah.
So I was sitting on the couch, and then she's sitting on the couch over by this window, and I was sitting on the couch just kind of like looking up at the ceiling. And I was like, dude, that's almost looks like a fucking spider, but I'm like, the ceiling's so far up there. It's not like a normal ceiling because it's just the roof.
Oh, yeah.
You see the roof, you're right. And I'm like staring at it on the wall, and I'm like, that looks like a fucking spider. Like, and then the more I stared at it, I was like, and out loud, I was like, is that a spider? And then she was like, where? And we were messing with her the like entire week we were down there, like, because there's a loft. And so we were like, while she was watching scary movies, we were like dropping a blanket down and like brushing her hair and shit. So we were like harassing, you know. And I was like, and she's like, where? And she's like, oh my God. And I was like, that is a fucking spider. And I mean, this thing was like this big around. Like it was like bigger than a 2x4 or a 4x4 end. Well over that. Like this thing is huge, dude.
Like for real,
For real. Okay. And it's crawling down the wall by the curtains up at the loft. So I was like, oh, I gotta go up there and kill this thing. So I got a shoe and I leaned out over the loft and went to smack it. And as I came in to smack it, I'm like going full force. It jumped out of the way. And I dropped the shoe and I was like, fuck this. I'm out. I ain't doing this. And then Cassie went and killed it. She's been a spider killer ever since. No shame. No shame. I don't give a shit. I don't give two shits.
That's funny.
Yeah, dude, this thing is huge, man. To this day, I'm like, I've never seen a spider as big as that.
I didn't go down to Hocking Hills until about 2 years ago.
Oh, it's a good time.
When I went for the first time, and we just did tent.
You did tents.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Why?
Because I've seen what crawls around there. Fuck that. I'm good.
I'm fine with it.
I'll pass. Even when we go to bad fish and I have to stay in a tent, and you wake up and your tent is covered in spiders, I'm like, oh, hell no. When they're smacking them all. Seriously bothered me. I won't go in spring just because of that. Spring badfish? I don't go to spring badfish.
Dude, there's a
because of that.
spider with a massive web that's sitting on the window outside of my bathroom.
See, that wouldn't bother me too much.
It's just chilling there.
Yeah.
The spider web's there, and I don't mess with spiders because I like what they do.
Yeah.
They get rid of mosquitoes. And
Sure.
I hate mosquitoes.
Right. I never said I didn't like what they did, but I don't like the way they look and crawl. You can piss right off.
Do you like bees?
Don't bother me.
Really?
And I got stung by ground hornets 32 times in one go.
Oh, that's brutal.
Oh, dude. It felt like they were crawling on me for weeks.
And you're fine with spiders?
But I'm fine with spiders. Or no, bees.
Bees, my bad.
Then I just agreed with you like a jackass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite part is that my wrist is no longer swollen from my last bee sting.
That's good.
Yeah. I've been stung twice this year already.
I was going to say, you got one in the car.
That hit me right there.
And then you got stung there?
Yep, right in here.
Bro, I haven't been stung in years. You got to be more careful.
Yeah, it was in here.
You need to be more careful.
What? Oh, no, it was right here. It was right here. See,
you don't even remember.
It's been so bad, I don't even remember. Again, in my car.
Dude, what are you doing?
I parked at a gas pump, opened my door, thought something, went to smash it.
Why is your reflex smash?
I don't know.
Look before you smash.
There's no time.
There's no time. When did it sting you?
Right as I smashed it.
As or while you smashed it?
During. Yes, while I was smashing it.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah. It's like I'm pinned here.
Yeah. Well, it's just a reaction when I start feeling something near me that's not supposed to be there.
You
I
smash.
hit it.
Wonderful. They're going to sneak up on you, you piece of shit.
Because I smacked the one here. I smacked myself in the face out of reaction. The other one I punched right down by my thigh. And as I pulled my arm up, he's just hanging out, still stuck there. So I start like shaking my hand out the window until he falls off.
Abusive, first of all.
I don't mean
that poor
to.
little bee.
I didn't mean to.
It wasn't a honeybee, at least, was it?
I don't think so. The second one didn't die.
Yeah, it was probably a hornet then.
Yeah.
Yellow, black stripes.
I didn't see it that well. I was in the process of getting it out of my arm.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted. Get out of me. The first one, as soon as it stung me, it died.
Honeybees, you can legitly like kind of pick up off flowers.
Honestly,
and they'll like crawl on you and they won't bother you at all.
Yeah.
But hornets are just assholes.
Honestly, well, I've been, near like apartment complexes and stuff and been around tons of hornets and stuff.
Yeah.
Where I just stand there and they're landing on me and just hanging out. No big deal. I don't mind it at all. I know they're there. And then I just walk away slowly and they don't bother me. I got no issue with that.
You had a hornet land on you, but not sting you.
Yeah.
You're like the first person ever to have that happen, I think.
Really?
Hornets are dicks, dude. They just
Unless
sting.
it was something else. It could have been wasps.
Was it a sweat bee?
No.
That would be hilarious if you thought sweat bees were actual
No,
stinging
that wasn't a sweat bee. They could have been wasps, though. I don't really know what all the bees are, okay?
You're a fucking city slicker.
When it comes to bees, sure.
Comes to anything nature.
Not everything nature.
Yeah.
Okay, most things nature.
Most things, yeah. This is Chuck. Chuck Smash. Chuck Eat.
Everything.
Chuck Smash. It's everything. Rude.
You're just rude. Why you gotta be like this? Oh, I'm trying to get my dad to do it with me.
What?
Chuck eats everything.
Oh.
And I think I'm close.
I got more stuff for you right there.
No. Okay. I'm gonna try to film this week or this
I
weekend.
was gonna say, what's your next one? I know you
I'm
got
up in the air.
You're up in the air right now. You still have one more episode to post,
Yes.
and that'll probably, should I post that Saturday?
You've been posting weekends, right?
Every other.
Every other weekend?
I've been planning that. It didn't happen that way, but that's what I was planning.
Okay.
I was trying every other because I didn't know how often you wanted to do it.
Every other sounds good to me.
Okay. So yeah, you have one episode that'll I posted one technically yesterday. So I was supposed to post Saturday, and I got caught up playing video games with Freya, which was sick.
So what, the next one will go up in 2 weeks?
Yep, while we're at Riot Fest.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I might do it next week because of
That's fine.
Riot Fest.
That's fine.
Because we'll have concerts with the crew, baby.
Yeah. But I'll get I'm leaning towards the pickled mushrooms.
Mushrooms good. I hate mushrooms so bad.
Same. And pickles. But I'm trying to get my dad in.
And pickles?
Yeah. Well, no. I hate pickles too.
Right.
I'm trying to get my dad in on the one when I do the pickles.
So how many food items are you trying to do in one session?
3.
3 total. Okay.
Well, in one session, I'm trying to do 6 so I can just be good for the month.
I got you.
So try to do 2 videos.
And our patrons have had some great suggestions for you.
Oh, my goodness. That's why I got to do the pickles.
I'm personally looking forward to tuna on double stuffed Oreos.
I don't seem to mind that one. That one,
that's terrible.
That one actually doesn't sound that bad.
Nope.
I like tuna. I like double stuffed Oreos. What's the problem? Put them together.
Chocolate and tuna together. That's the problem. The stuffing you might be able to get away with that.
I mean, it doesn't sound great, but it doesn't sound that bad.
I got cheddar larvae for you.
That sounds bad.
But it's crunchy. Crunchy little larvae worms.
That doesn't make this better.
Oh, well, it's cheddar cheese for you.
That makes it a little better.
And then fish eggs.
Yep.
Caviar.
Yep. I'm actually kind of excited to try that. I don't know if it sounds good or not, but I'm excited to try it.
I'm excited to watch you try that.
I'm sure you are.
I'll be tuning in for sure on that one.
Yeah.
Just because.
And then I got to get you over to do the
textures thing.
I got to get you over to do the
Catino sauces. We're gonna try to do it. Shout out Tim.
Yeah.
Try to put on some pork tacos. Try some different sauces, and there was something else I was gonna try with you.
Yeah.
There's like something we listed off. I can't remember.
Was it something we listed off?
I thought so. I don't remember what. I was like, I'll try this with you, and you were like, okay.
Oh, I know we were gonna do the it's pickle flavored cotton candy.
Yep, pickle flavor cotton candy, and then the sauces. I can't remember if we talked about something else.
We talked about doing that was with tacos, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So I get to be a celebrity guest on Chuck's.
On Chuck Eats Everything.
I like how I keep calling these celebrity guests. You know why I do that?
Why?
It's nothing to do with me feeling like I'm a celebrity. It's all to do with beer pong.
Oh my goodness! Celebrity shot.
Celebrity shot.
Well, the best part is, so I'm pretty sure Brandon's gonna do like all of them with me.
Yeah, and then you just bring in whoever you want randomly.
Yeah,
scattered throughout.
and I'm thinking, I think I have enough space there that I could spread out and have all three of us.
Oh.
And put the guest right in between me and Brandon.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I like it.
And I'm going to start turning the camera
I
sideways
feel like
for it all,
I
too.
think you need to be the center.
Or put me in the center. That's
You're
fine.
you're the most important thing. You have to be the centerpiece.
I like my guests to feel important.
Yeah, fuck your guest. No.
Including you?
Exactly. I will gladly sit on your right hand.
Oh, no, you'd have to go on the left.
You're going to put Brandon on your right hand?
My right-hand man right there.
Oh, wow. The son of a bitch.
I'm just kidding, buddy.
Music reactions are canceled. Chuck, I think we got to wrap this up.
Yeah, I think we're good here.
We've harassed each other long.
I was trying not to knock the mic off.
Oh yeah, let's not do that.
No, not again.
You guys will see that Friday.
Enjoy my idiocy. Hey. But that is it for this episode of the Unadulterated Amateurs podcast. He's been Joel Norton. I've been Chuck Beeson. Peace out.